Hello friends, not countrymen. You guys are my internet. I don't know if that's quite a term for that. Anyway, yeah, my compression thingies are off. They are still tight, but they do not spike in pain. So I've been resting this continuously. Now we are. Yeah, I have to calibrate. Look to my seat belts there, and wait for a few seconds. I'll press options here, as you can see. There, it resets, and then if I look forward, we are transported into the Nissan R92cp or something like that. Yeah, looking great. This car looks great, right? Oh my goodness. It feels like I'm in grade school or something. All these old school decals details are reminiscent of the 80s. I grew up in the 80s, guys. But anyway, shall we continue? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, apart from resting my arms, I have adjusted my driving style. Be reliant on brakes and acceleration to help me rotate the car. And I cannot yet handle manual shifting because it wrecks my tendon muscles at my forearm. So that being said, I'm being very, very, very careful with engaging my forearms. They engage when you have to correct from a mistake of a turn. It's the tendency is to yank, pull the steering wheel into the 6 o'clock position or something like that, either left or right. So I'm having a battle here with the Lexus SC. We are trading lanes. I hope I got the upper hand on that one. So I guess no change of fuel, no change of tires here. Okay, brakes are... My brain hasn't dialed in the brake settings of this car yet, so hold on, give me about 3 laps perhaps. Hopefully not too long before I smoothen out my brake technique for this car. Yeah. So how have you been, guys? Any suggestions you have for me? Like a camera change, or do you guys want a tour of my rig? Yeah, currently it's in its near its final form, and technically this isn't my rig, this is Josh's rig. That's my benefactor here in New Zealand. Benefactor in the sense that he also loves playing Gran Turismo and other racing stuff and trucking simulator. Oh my goodness, he just is a gamer as well. So let's hope we didn't watch our race too much with that. Pirouette. I got that term from The Witcher. That's how they fight. The Witcher fights. The Witchers are trained to pirouette braking turns. That's a fancy term. I remember seeing that in the books of Spakowski, I guess, Andrzej. I don't know what his name is. Andrzej Spakowski. I don't know. I mean, that's an awesome game too, but at the moment, I just want VR. Yeah. You guys are at the point that VR is so great. So back to what I was saying. Yeah, those who want to see my setup, the tour. This is considered a very acceptable, starting setup for a rig. We have a foldable rig from Next Level, and this rig trades blows with Logitech Challenge and the now retooled Challenge X, I guess. I don't have any experience with the Challenge X. I am keen to look into that because I still don't have space here in the house that I am co-living at. I am sort of a guest, month-long guest in this house. Yes, I contribute for rent and all food. Sometimes I contribute in the repairs needed in this house because I am the all-around repair guy, electrician. Repair walls or something. So I'll learn to cook here as well. Anyway, back to the topic. Yeah, so this rig is again Logitech's G923 Trueforce. So what's the difference between the Trueforce and the G920 for the Xbox boys? Sorry, I don't know what it's called, G920 I guess. The diff is that it has a transducer. And what does a transducer do? It gives additional vibrations for road texture, sometimes gear shifts. It adds to a level of immersion that probably would not be detected with just the gear system found in Logitech. So does it add to the realism? Well, if your speakers are up, I mean they're loud, and you drown out the plasticky vibrations that you'd hear from the base of the wheel itself, then I guess it does add a little bit. I mean, I'll only not have it if I already have bass shakers installed in the rig. But if you don't have bass shakers, you'd want as much sensation you can get. That's the fun of it, really. And the more you get into what you're doing, I guess the better you can potentially get in driving in Gran Turismo or any other racing game. Okay, it comes with a H pattern shifter. It's a 6-speed plus reverse gear. So cute. Detail that it has is, yes, you have to push down on the gear to find the reverse, which is on the farthest right, lower farthest right. You push it down farthest right, and then some movement. Basta. Anyway, so there. So with your if you guys are not particular with having pre-owned stuff, this is I've bought all my sim gear, most of it, I mean, pre-owned. So my first racing wheel was a G29 pre-owned, and then okay, not before you try to get that, back to this rig. So what it gives you is that force feedback we all dreamt about as kids. Oh, you turn, feels like the car is fighting, or it's trying to, grip the road. That's what we want, right? So that's what the Logitech wheel or any force feedback wheel gives you. Feedback of what the game is like inside the game. So yeah, pair it up with a big enough TV, guys. With TVs, you just need proper FOVs, meaning a field of view that gives you good distance from the monitor. If it's too far, sometimes you'll be forced to just use the hood cam, which is very useful and used by a lot of racers, but in terms of realism, I'm a PSVR user. I am in the fantasy of racing these cars. Like, okay, like, look at that car, right? That's what I'm into. So yeah, I guess you can get away with a 43-inch flat TV, preferably VRR ready. Some TCLs have those. I think Hisense also has those at this point. The market is and the manufacturers are aware of the demand for setups like this. So peaking on those, and then yeah, if you're in a budget, start with a PS4, because PS4 is Gran Turismo compatible. So you will lose out on the AI racer, which is Sophie, as well as PSVR 2 access, but PS4s are super cheap right now. Guys, you can buy a PS4, and then, if you don't want to play Gran Turismo all day like I do, there are tons of games you can play. Apex Legends, that's where I was at before this. So much fun. Oh, beware though, the load times here for the PS4 is atrocious. So SSD tech really was a godsend to us players. Load times for here is like almost arcade-like. If you remember the arcades, just chuck in your coin or swipe your card, and then the game goes, right? So it's the same as a PS5 with a SSD. So there you have it. Now, as I continue to babble, oh my god, we're out of fuel. I was ecstatic. I couldn't imagine myself being this old, finding so much joy in sim driving. Before I got into it, I was like thinking, how come these guys buy chairs for these things? It's such a waste of money, right? But know, if you guys think of buying gaming chairs, like for your PCs, dude, you guys spend money. That's one waste of money, in my opinion. Okay, yeah, ergonomics be damned. They're like office chairs that were built for that purpose, and they don't look good. I know, but they do the purpose. But the racing chair, purpose built. Oh my God, this guy! Ah, how disrespectful this McLaren, huh? You got a pin in, boys. Glad we made it. Don't change. We have no fuel, my boys and girls. We have 2 laps. Back at 12. So what I was saying was buy your wheel and then you drive it, and then if you're ready for the next level, really, it's buy a PS5 and a PSVR. I know it's not fashionable to be having a PSVR this late in the game, but guys, just buy your PSVR pre-owned. That's the case, they're cheaper now. And what else? Oh yeah, PSVR OLED, so they're one of the best gears you can buy, OLED, and then it has eye tracking. You have other games like No Man's Sky, there's a Horizon called The Mountain. Other VR games too. Man, I'm tired, the gear's shot. So that's that, and then there's just for PS5, just for Gran Turismo, guys. Oh my God, this is uncomparable. I tried Assetto Corsa Shotoku on a AMD rig with a 16 gig graphics card, but the headset was a dated Lenovo, I don't know which VR headset. It had less than 2000 pixels per XY, I don't know, about 1.8 by 1.8 or something like that, and the image was soft. The replay that you see is rendered in a higher resolution. Seriously, it's annoying. It's not what you actually see here, but what you lose in clarity, you gain in, you know, immersion. That you can look around and the whole world is around you. An elegant way to put it, I think. And we finish at 9th. I gotta race this again, guys. I'm very sorry. Poor choice of car, but you know, we're the money grind points. 144, and my character's bummed out. 63K is clean race. Pretty dope. But yeah, I am tired. My arms weren't being stressed out. I'm starting to get the flow of accelerator brake. We'll just keep it at this pace for now and then increase as we get better. Anyway, that's it for me. Till the next cheers. Thanks. Bye.